Oh no, it's falling apart. No. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anthony and today we are going back to the kitchen because I'm gonna be making a very interesting cake. It's an under the sea cake. I got the idea from this video that you're going to be seeing right over here, and I kind of used two videos to kind of come out with my idea. It's not exactly the same one, so I'm not replicating a cake like I did the last time, but today I'm gonna be taking my own approach to the cake. But before we start, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and also to give a thumbs up if you like the video. So let's begin with the baking and cooking and decorating. For this video, I already have my sponges made. I have chocolate sponges and I'm just gonna use chocolate ganache as my filling. That's what I'm doing right over here, just making sure that everything is smooth between layers and getting my sponges ready for the crumb coat. For this cake, I'm gonna use a vanilla Swiss meringue buttercream. I have it ready over here. I'm just gonna make sure that all the cake is covered in a thin layer before I start with the decoration and the colors. Once the crumb coat is ready, we're just going to put the cake in the fridge for around 20 minutes. And now we're gonna work on our details. For that, I'm gonna be using fondant and food coloring to just get the different colors for fish, seagrass, I don't know, shells, all that. We're gonna be using fondant, and also the pinkish molds that you see right over there. That's what I'm gonna be using to have all the different details, and I'm gonna be also hand painting them to give more a 3D effect and all that. So I'm just gonna be showing you guys what I did right over here, kind of quick because it took me like an hour to finish all of them, and then I had to let them dry. So yeah, it takes a long time, so you gotta be patient. And in case that you're wondering what the hell did Anthony got those molds, well, I'm leaving the link in the description below so you can get access to them on Amazon. They are only $8. They are super inexpensive and they make your life easier. And finally we have finished. Oh my god, rolling all the fondant and cutting all the pieces. I'm gonna let them here to dry. And now I'm adding a little bit more of detail. For that, I'm gonna use food coloring and a little bit of vodka. That's going to, the vodka is only to thin down the color a little bit and make it a little bit easier to spread on the fondant. And yeah, I'm gonna add some detail and color on the different kind of pieces, like the fish, the seahorses and all that. So I'm just adding some sparkles, some kind of like glitter and stuff that is gonna make them look a little bit better and a little bit more 3D. And now we are going back to the buttercream. We are going to separate the buttercream in 3 different containers so we can just dye them and have the different shades for the marble effect. So in the first one, I'm just adding blue, like kind of like to make a dark blue. And then on the second one, I'm just gonna use a turquoise color. And then the third one, which is the buttercream that I'm just leaving in the mixing bowl, that one is gonna be plain or just white. And now it's time to take the cake out of the fridge and we are going to make this marbly effect. For that, you're going to need a clean container where you are going to mix the colors. You are going to add just 1 spoonful of each color into this container. And you are going to slightly mix the 3 colors. Slightly, okay? Make sure that you don't combine all the colors. That's not what you want. You just want to slightly combine them and then add that mixture to the cake like you are seeing right over there. Like you are seeing me doing it. That's how you have to do it. Then you just put it to the side to the cake, and then you are going to repeat the process around the whole cake until you have completely covered it. And actually guys, for this technique I watched a video and it's from Georgia's Cake. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below so you can go and check her channel too. once that you have covered the entire cake, we are going to use the bench scraper to smooth out the whole surface. So yeah, make sure that you do that. I know that it looks like we are combining all the colors and that we are not achieving the marble effect that we're looking for, but don't worry, that's what we're gonna do on the next step. So one step at a time. For now, just smooth out all the surface, make sure that everything is nice and clean, and then we're going to place this cake into the freezer for 20 minutes to make sure that the buttercream is hard, and we will reveal the marble effect in the second step. So yeah, stay tuned. After the 20 minutes in the freezer, the buttercream should be pretty hard, so we are using the bench scraper one more time to remove the first layer, the layer that is covering and hiding the marbling effect. So you are going to remove that layer. Just use your bench scraper as much as you need and make sure that you're uncovering all that beautiful marble effect, as you can see right over here. Isn't it lovely? Clean the edges and you're good to go. Now we need more details, so we are going to create some kind of sand. So for that we are going to need crackers. So that's what I'm using here, Graham crackers, and I'm just gonna make them basically powder so I can use it as sand. As you can see right over here, it's pretty simple. And then you are going to add some buttercream. You're gonna spread some buttercream in the cake board, and that's gonna act as a glue. So you're gonna spread some of the crumbs from the graham crackers, and that's gonna be our sand. And also I'm adding some of the crumbs on top of the cake, and that's gonna be my focal point. That's where I'm gonna put some other details. And here comes my favorite part, just adding all the details, all the fondant details that we are missing, and that's what we're gonna do. Just place them one by one as you liked. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start in the sides, and then I'm gonna move to the top to add all the toppings or all the details, like so. And there you have it, guys. What do you think? And the sad part of cutting the cake, as you can see, the cake is falling apart just because I didn't wait for the fondant to dry it out, because it takes very long. So the fondant was still pretty soft, it wasn't hard enough, and yeah, it started falling apart. I couldn't wait, I was really tired at that point, but the cake ended up delicious. I love it. So guys, what do you think? I honestly feel that it turned out pretty good. I'm proud of it. I know there are things that I gotta work on, but absolutely I was getting tired at the end of the video. I even put pieces like the mermaid tails that weren't hard enough, so the fondant was still fluffy, and I know the tails were kind of falling apart by the time that I cut the pieces of cake. You saw that in the video. That's funny, but but yeah, you know, there are things. I spent 7 hours making this video, and I was just tired. I was like, I'm done with it. I did my best, but honestly I was just really tired at the end. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Thank you again, and see you next week with another cake video. It was a surprise, but I already said it, so it's gonna be a cake video. See you next time. Bye.